I brought Buck up here to the front so that you can see his brindling on his face. He's called a brindle pointed phantom Parti. And the brindle only shows up in the markings where phantom markings would be. So on the sides of his face, in his eyebrows, which he doesn't really have much eyebrows, or it would be here if he had color here, or down on his legs if he had color on his legs, and at the back of his tail. So this is Buckhorn. Buckhorn was the gray collar male, still is. He is a brindle pointed phantom Parti. And I believe he is going to be blue. He may even be a little lighter blue because it's hard to tell with all this coloring on his face if it's his pale up here is the color that his spots will turn, or if that's just from his brindling. He is a very loyal boy. He would have been my pick had he not been too angulated in his back end, because I really do love him a lot. And as he's gotten older, he's grown into some of that angulation, like he doesn't look as over-angulated as he did. But we can't count on that when we're making our choices. So we went ahead and chose Granby instead. But I love his personality. He's very loyal. He's active and goofy and playful, but yet he's got a very tender heart too, and he's sweet. He was super easy to groom. He doesn't like the dryer just like the rest of them and tries to run away from it, but as soon as I hold on to him, he just gives up and lets me do it. He was amazing for his feet and his face. And I still need to trim his nails, but I know he'll be easy at that too. I forgot to trim his nails. So he is Parti. The rest of his body is Parti. And you can see he's predominantly Parti here, almost a tuxedo. If this was attached and down his leg a little bit, that would be considered a tuxedo Parti, or tuxedo color pattern. He is mostly whiter on this side, so it's funny because you get a real Parti look on this side, but then more of a colored look on the other side. He loves competition, and he loves joining in with me for any kind of activity that I might want to give him. I'm going to move back so you can see his feeties. He's got really nice feet. There he goes. That's my boy. And he's super easy to manipulate and to move around. He doesn't seem like it right now, but he's active. He's very active. And he's also one that's very mouthy. He likes to touch everything. He bites my hair all the time, especially when it's in a ponytail. For whatever reason, he considers that the funnest thing ever, to bite my ponytail. So we've been working on that. But he loves it. That's some of his fun. He does retrieve. He does like toys. He likes the water, but he doesn't just go barreling into the water by himself. But he's not afraid of it at all. He's not afraid of people, but he is afraid of some dogs sometimes. Like when we just had a dog come and visit, and he sounds the poodle alarm. That's kind of a high pitched. He's like, what's going on? He's like, that's his stranger danger alarm. And we're working on him not being that way. As he matures, that'll probably go away because he won't be afraid of other dogs. He's just, as puppies, they're supposed to alarm each other when there's a stranger around. And so he's got that job, I guess. If the two girls were not as heavy, he's the thinner frame. If they weren't as heavy as they were, he would have competed very well for being alpha, because he is an alpha personality with them. But he's very loyal and obedient to me, and he minds me pretty well as he should be at this age and at this stage in training. I love how poodles cross their legs when they're laying around. He's a smaller boy. I wouldn't say he's real small, but he's a smaller boy, and he does have some legs already. Like, his legs are long, so he might end up being tall and thin. We just really don't know, because I've never used this male before, so I'm just guessing at all of it. But he is a very nice looking dog, and I would use him still for show, but if I were just showing him, I probably would have kept him. But since we're using the male possibly for our program or possibly for somebody else's program, we want it to be the best that we got. So that's why we're doing Granby. But I just love, this one is just my heart dog. I love his personality, and he loves me, but I can't keep keeping puppies. So Buckhorn, goes by many names. We call him Buckhorn, Bucky, Buckaroo, Buck. He knows his name, and he loves to also lay in my lap. Like, he will lay in my lap for hours, just laying like this and just letting me pet him and love on him. So even though he's more active, he definitely has a good off switch. He's not nervous at all, and he's gonna make somebody a great pet. And I think that's everything. He likes the kitty, but he is a little bit rough with the kitty. So Kitty doesn't really love him that much. He's a little rougher with play and his activities. He'd be great in a sport. That's what I really wanted him for, was to do a sport, and that's why I chose him in the first place. He's very sporty and sport-minded. Like, he likes to chase the ball. And he's competitive, so he likes to be first to get the ball. And so I just really wanted to use him for competition, but you know, it doesn't always work out that way. And the chance of even getting one that's everything that you want him to be, and be a male too on top of it, because I wanted a male, it's just really slim pickings. So even out of 11 puppies, the chance that you get more than a couple of really high quality, everything you need in a breeding prospect and a show and sports prospect, there's so much involved in that. But I do love him, and I hope he goes to a wonderful home and makes somebody very, very happy. So that is the end of our puppies that we have available. And you can just text me or shoot me a note on the website, or I've said all of this before, but I guess I'm gonna separate these and put them underneath each puppy on the puppy report card page, as well as combine them all so that I can get this out and let people get a look at these amazing puppies. I have done a ton of socializing, a ton of training, ton of scent introduction and stuff when they were itty bitty. Ton of grooming, just all sorts of stuff to make sure that this puppy comes home to you the best they can be at this age, and that you will be happy for years to come. Parents have all been health tested extensively, as much as we can, and even above some that are expected of us. So I diversity test them too. And so, yeah. Let me know if you're interested, and thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate every one of you that love these puppies and love what we're doing with them. God bless you guys. Blessings.